Chuunibyou de Shitai, Ren, episode 7 review. Let's go. Alright, so two things with this episode. We have the Dekamori and Nibatani part, and we have the love triangle, rikkaxtogashi and Shitai. So, with the Dekamori and Nibatani part, it was kind of weird because Nibatani's calling Dekamori about this website that has, Mori Summers and all the Mabinogi and stuff and everything on that site. And the thing is, Nibatani thought Dekamori made that site, but no, Dekamori didn't make the site, and so Dekamori goes and checks on the site, and come to find out, of course it's not Nibatani and it's not her, so then who is it? So it's like, we don't really know, because with this episode they don't really explain who it is, or they don't show who it is. You just see freaking Dekamori on the site. She tries to see if this is the real Mori Summer and everything. Like, if you're the real Mori Summer, you reply in a certain way, and so she's like, she's all shocked, and that's it. We don't know anything else, so who is it? I mean, honestly, when I was watching this, I was just thinking, okay, maybe the person that made the site was just Shitai, because, she knows about Mori Summers and stuff like that too, so I was just thinking that could be the case, but the way they're kind of playing this out kind of suggests otherwise. So then who could possibly make the site? And the thing is, one of my subscribers actually pointed this out, that apparently there's this stalker person that's been following the crew ever since when, I'm not sure, like the third episode or something like that, but that guy's following him the entire time, so maybe it could be possibly the stalker in some way, and maybe got the Mabinogi and he's just messing with the site. But why would he do that? What would be the purpose? What is the purpose of him even stalking them in the first place? So I don't know. All of these questions just arise with this episode here. So the other part of this episode with the love triangle with Shitai, Rika, and Togashi, it's not really much of a love triangle because there's not really much going on. Not to mention, it seems as though Shitai is probably not gonna really try to go after, I guess, Togashi now with how this episode was. I mean, that's what it suggests anyways, because she kind of just talks to Rika in this episode, and she kind of goes over why she honestly is still in the Chuunibyou phase and everything, and it's basically because of Togashi. She was actually falling out of the Chuunibyou phase, which is really surprising. When I saw this, it's like, oh, well, like you were getting out of it before Togashi was, huh? Interesting. And so the reason why she even stayed in the Chuunibyou phase is because she never wanted to change. She wanted to stay in that form and just be friends and hanging out with Togashi. That's what she really wanted. So she's just kind of like stuck in that phase now. It seems like maybe she can't get out of it. I don't know. It's kind of weird because you kind of feel a little bit of sympathy towards Shitai a little bit. So it's kind of interesting. But also, she respects their relationship and she's not gonna try to interfere or anything like that. And with how she kind of explains her backstory and everything, just how she is and how she feels, you kind of feel a little sympathy towards her, honestly. So it sucks though. It does suck. But the most interesting part about that love triangle, about this whole situation, is that Togashi and Shitai were alone at one point in the episode, and she ended up giving Togashi an arcade token. We still don't really know what the significance is of the arcade token, so we all probably want to know what's up with that. Like, what does that signify exactly? I mean, not to mention, Rika seemed to be very upset when she saw that too. So I don't want to know what is up with this arcade token. What is the meaning behind all this? And hopefully they'll explain it at some point in time. And the other thing is too that Rika also ended up having this book and had a picture in it. So what was up with the picture? What's going on with that too? So I mean, there's a lot of things, a lot of questions, honestly, within this week's episode. So hopefully they'll explain the next episode, or next couple of episodes and everything, because there's a lot of stuff that kind of arises from this episode here. So I am very interested in seeing how the rest of the series is gonna go, because not to mention, Rika has to kind of make a choice in a way where basically, is she gonna be able to unlock the Darkness Dragon, or will she lose her like Chuunibyou phase and everything, and just kind of almost fall in love with Togashi and everything? Like, I feel like the shows might start centering around that a little bit more, where she's gonna have a little bit of a struggle between the Chuunibyou self and then her new self, possibly. Like, it seems like they're gonna probably go that route in the next couple episodes as the show goes on. So yeah, but the best part of this episode, though, the best part of this week's episode is when at the end, literally at the end of the episode, Rika, you're just freaking adorable. Like, you're just so freaking cute. Rika, she's just smiling and everything. She ends up saying to Rika Togashi, she's like, I love you. I was like, oh, oh, you just gonna melt everybody. Like, you just, that was nice. That was nice. Like, another, more progression on the relationship. More progression. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I'm done. So leave a comment below and tell me what you think of this week's episode of Chuunibyou de Shitai Ren. Like, this review, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more reviews from me. So that's been the Breakmaster, and until then, people, break out.